Hello mate, it is April the 14th I think, and it's a Thursday. Yeah, I'll get the gameplay out of the way first. Here are 4 incredible pulse cannon shots that I did in Star Wars Battlefront. Alright, so just starting off the match here, got my pulse cannon out. This is just going to be a montage of pulse cannon clips. So, someone's flying in the air, and I shoot them from the sky. You've never said you didn't like me showing Star Wars Battlefront clips. As soon as you do, I will stop. But, yeah, you know, you've got another one here. This is actually on Walker Assault, which is a game mode I don't usually play, but it's actually the most popular game mode, some people say. But anyway, under the grass, just see his head, and then bang. Literally through the grass that was. Oh, being a bit of a dirty camper, are we? Oh no, I kill this guy who fails a pulse cannon shot, and I see this one guy poking his head out. Wait a minute for it. I see this one guy poking his head out, and I think my pulse cannon's overheat, but I jump back, bang! Oh my god, what a shot. And this is basically the exact same as the first clip. So someone's flying in the air, but this one's better because it's at a longer range. And it's in the worst map for pulse cannoning in my opinion. Not because of distance, just because of sight. Look at this. See it? Boom! Out of the air. Literally top of their jump pack. Now back to the actual vlog. So those are good. I'll just remind you another thing. That in the last vlog I asked you 2 questions. In case you missed it, so I want you to answer them in your Saturday vlog. Or I asked you a couple of questions, I don't know how many I asked you, but yeah, just watch the vlog and you know what questions I asked, and if you think the new rules should be implemented. Right, so, you know it's April now, getting a little bit far into the year, over a quarter of the way through, and you know at the start of the year it's getting dark early. Well, it's 7:45 right now, and the reason why I'm filming now is because I've got overtime at work starting at 10:30 tomorrow, so I want to get my sleep before that. So I'm recording now, and I just noticed, you may think it's in pitch black outside. Well, it would have been at the start of the vlog in here, but you may be able to see there's still a little bit of light out there, and it's 9:45, even 9:45, not 7:45. At 9:45, it's still just a little bit light. Does show it is getting lighter, and in a couple of months' time it will be like the peak of the year, when it's lightest the longest and the days are the longest. So yeah, probably the best time to vlog, because you can record when it's light. And because I remember, I didn't actually put this in a vlog, but the first vlog of the year, this year, I was walking home from college and I was filming and it was dark. It wouldn't have worked because you couldn't see my face, but now when I walk home from college, that was about like 4:30 I filmed. Now when I walk home at 4:30, it's still light, it's not even approaching sunset, so yeah, it's getting lighter now. Last little footnote before I go into my movie review, because I literally can't think of anything else. It has hit me that this month, 15 days time, will be the 2-year anniversary. That long, I know, since the first weekday vlog that I did. 2 years since that was uploaded. So, if I did another year of that, I'd have finished the 2nd year. Oh my god, just freaking... That time's gone quickly. Like, that's all I've got to say, time's gone quickly. Because it just doesn't feel that longer since we started the series. Let alone 2 years since I started that series. It doesn't feel that long since that. So, yeah, approaching the 2-year anniversary of that, and let me just say my editing and filmmaking skills have improved so much since then. Right, so today's movie review is actually going to be of a weird choice. You may have thought I watched this movie when it came out, but especially considering we'd finished our exams, like I could see movies whenever I wanted. You may have thought I'd have seen this movie by now, but I hadn't until last Saturday. So, well, you may figure out maybe it is one of the highest grossing movies of all time. Would have been the highest gross movie of 2015 if the year had ended before December 17th, Force Awakens. It's Jurassic World. I only got around to seeing it on Saturday, so I will give my thoughts on it now. Right, so Jurassic World takes place about, I'd estimate, about 20 years after the events of Jurassic Park. I think they'll probably actually say that in the movie, because it is actually 22 years after that one came out. So you have jumped over 2 sequels, but to be honest, it's more of like a reboot of the series more than anything. But unlike Force Awakens, which rebooted Star Wars and was kind of a soft remake of the first movie, and was good, this one is a reboot of the series and a soft remake of the first movie, and it is not very good. So basically the park's opened up to the general public now, and it's basically the theme park attraction of the decade. And you see everything going on. It's pretty cool. You see all the dinosaurs, like how they've changed since the first movie. And the CGI in this movie, I've got to say right now, it is great. CGI in the movie is great. I'd say it's probably one of the most consistent series in terms of CGI, because the first one was basically the first time CGI was really good. And this is like probably the first time I've seen something CGI that's looked so realistic. So I've got to give the movie props for that. CGI is brilliant. Didn't notice anything really fake looking. But then obviously something goes wrong. They are building a new dinosaur and it escapes. Yeah, it escapes, and it's basically designed it to be the ultimate killer and to make a new attraction. And it's escaped, and basically now they've got a killer on the loose, so they need to get everyone out of the park and try and, well, basically get everyone out of the park, and then they're trying to kill it. So yeah, basically that's the story. But we need to follow relatable characters, because they are a thing in the movies. So really the movie pretty much has 2 main characters, well, 3 main characters. There's the 2 kids are so annoying. I don't know their names, I don't know who played them, but the 2 kids in it who we follow throughout most of the movie, they are so annoying. Literally, the older one, who's about, I don't even know, I'd estimate he's about like 18, not really a kid, but he's 18, and he just doesn't take any. It's unrealistic how little attention he pays to what's going on around him. Like, there's a killer dinosaur on the loose. He could kill you, so why are you going into danger? You idiot! And the other kid is so annoying. Oh my god. He whines at everything. He cries at everything. We needed to introduce a story about their parents being divorced, because why? Why did we need that? And the only likeable character in the movie is Chris Pratt's 3rd main character. He's just kind of the dinosaur trainer who, like, is the one who, you know, talks to them and, like, gets them on his side so he can, like, train them and everything. So yeah, he trains these raptors who will become important later on in the movie, but he's pretty likeable, I'd say. He's not the most interesting character, but I'd say he's the most likeable character. But everyone else in the movie is either so forgettable, so bad, or just doesn't give a toss of what's going on around them. Like, the owner of the park knows there's a dinosaur on the loose, goes to fight it. He's a rich business owner. He shouldn't be doing that. Oh my god. Everyone else is just an idiot or really bad, or so bad they're funny. So the characters just, no. I must give the movie props though. The dinosaurs, I'd say, are pretty cool. I mean, you do get to see the big bad dinosaur, the new one, who, yeah, that's a legitimate threat. And a T-Rex from the first movie, I don't think it's the exact same one, but it's a T-Rex, pretty much like the first movie, makes the appearance there on the movie, and that's sweet because it's, you know, the T-Rex in the first movie, one of the most likeable villains of all time, semi-villains. He actually saves them at the end of the day, but you can tell it's I can't spoil the movie there because it's a soft reboot and the T-Rex saves them, so probably guess what happens in this movie. So, yeah, you can probably tell I don't really like the characters, the story, or anything about it except the dinosaurs. And yeah, that's true. The only thing I like about the movie is the dinosaurs. They have dinosaur fights, which are epic. Design of the dinosaurs is epic. The final battle between, I don't think I'm spoiling much, because you've probably seen the movie already. The genetically modified dinosaur, the raptors, and the T-Rex, who does kind of the same. That's epic, the final battle. But it's only the stuff with the dinosaurs is funny, or good even. I was gonna move on to the funny stuff later because, but yeah, it's the only parts that are good. The funny stuff, I shouldn't have laughed at these bits, but when someone in the park that like they let out these dinosaurs that fly, right? They took one of the park goers, I don't even know what they're called, I don't even know, they took one of the members of the general public, scoot them up, and then they're being thrown between two dinosaurs and they got eaten. That's funny in a rubbish way. Then there was a scene in which they bring in the army, right, to evacuate them all, and then they show a scene in the helicopter, one of the flying dinosaurs going there, he looks at it, goes down, picks up a machine gun and shoots it out of the sky. I was laughing my head off at that. I don't know why. And then at the end, final battle, for God's sake, one of the raptors appear to die, right? But one of them survives. And the T-Rex looks like it's losing, but then the raptor just goes up. The music swells over, and then the raptor just jumps up and a genetically modified dinosaur. It's so ridiculous and bad. Oh my god, it's so bad it's good at parts, but I'd say the story doesn't flow along very well, and it does, like, really leave you wanting a lot more character, a lot more story, and not as much dinosaurs. Actually more dinosaurs, but not as much, well, more of the stuff's good. And makes stuff bad. It's basically a worse version of the first one. If there were none of if it's the first one, if the characters weren't likable, and there were a lot more funny bad moments. So overall, it's a pretty bad movie. But I'd say if you really want to watch something that is so bad it's good, and it's good CGI, and you'll probably laugh at every character, this is probably for you. So if you're one of those people, I'd say it's all spectacular, but as an average movie it is just pretty bad. I noticed for the entire review my chair's just been weird. I don't know what's it on. My chair's falling apart. It is literally falling apart, my chair. But either way, Matt, I will see you for your vlog on Saturday.